I'm good, man. I'm good.
So where you even get the name Ghetto Trophies from, bro?
Trophy came from back in the day when I was on the radio, Hot 91, shout out to Hot 91, shout out to Showtime, DJ Green, Rich Girl, B Marie, me, all them. Everybody that was at Hot 91, everybody that's still at Hot 91 now. I had they had a show up there called Talk of the Town morning show. And I would go up there every morning, man, not even going to NSU. And I'd be on the radio every morning joking, man. And then I had a song because they was calling me Ghetto Trophy. But then I had a song. I made a song out of it. And it was the Pop Janks love me, the whole hood know me, glow and call me the Ghetto Trophy. And then
I did hear that. I did listen to that.
I ended up going on tour with Gucci Man, Rick Ross, Jada Kiss, Waka Flocka. Like, it really took me a lot of places. And then I just stuck with the name and just made it a brand.
Oh, for real? So you were blowing up like that with the rapping?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just
man. When I was listening to it, I'm like, man, this was popping back there.
yeah.
I'm like, this was popping back there. You had said something crazy, like what you had said? You was like, got them chicken struts, chicken struts, drop offs. I'm like, bro, what is chicken and struts? I'm like, bro, no, I've never heard of this, bro. I never heard of this, bro.
Yeah, man, we used to do the selling parties, all that.
Oh, selling parties. Yeah, but I seen that in the video of the old head. Well, like, well, how you don't got no drinks at 12 o'clock? Hey, the selling party must have been James so all the drinks before he even hit 12.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then you just started going. You was going on the radio before you was doing rapping.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, for real? How you get on the radio then?
I would get on the radio joking, man. Like, I would call up to the radio station every morning joking.
You just call up there like that?
No, they had like a segment. It was called Talk of the Town morning show, right? And they had a segment where they'd read like a story from somebody. And when they read the story, everybody could call in and give what they think. You know what I'm saying? So we'll call in joking and everything. Like, you know what I mean? And just making a joke out of everything. But it just kept all the listeners listening and it turned into something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So then, I did hear another song. You had said you had got hit 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
Real life?
Yeah, real life, man.
Damn.
Yeah, out here wilding on Johnson Avenue in Huntersville. You know what I mean? That's where I'm from. Shout out to Huntersville. And just back then, you know what I mean, the life I was living, once that had happened, I ain't never looked back at that life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wish I don't know about it. I'm telling you, man, getting shot 6 times, I was in the hospital 3 months. After that, man, I gave my life to God. I just said I'm gonna do everything but the wrong thing. So I was rapping, hustling meaning just the beginning. I call hustling the crawl, you know what I mean? In business, I call hustling the crawl, you know what I mean? Walking is the business. Crawling is the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got to make sure you're making money from your business before you go out and go get a business license, letting the government know you making money. If you ain't making no money, don't go saying you making money.
You know,
you gonna have to pay taxes.
Take on everything that you ain't got.
Yeah, no doubt. So I always call the hustle the crawl, and then once you get official with your business, that's the walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how you went from that to doing your little furniture business?
Man, furniture came upon me like the wildest way, because this is when I was just trying my hand with everything. I was working for the city. I was cutting hair, cutting grass. I'm doing everything. And my partner, man, hair was cutting. He was going through a little situation with baby mama, had to pay extra child support, all that. But he had just got a pickup truck. And I told him, this was like 2011. I said, man, I saw this thing called Craigslist where people just giving away furniture, right? And what it was out here in Virginia, with us having a high rate of military in the area, they would put out like almost brand new furniture to the curb. You know what I'm saying? So we would go pick that furniture up and sell it. We was posting it on MySpace. We were posting it on Twitter, all our little social media sites back then. We were selling it before we even got home. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Literally averaging about $700 a day off stuff we was picking up out of somebody's yard. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Yeah. And then when my partner, he moved to Richmond, but people were still calling my phone. When they were still calling my phone, I'm still trying to make plays happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm in a Tahoe at the time, riding downtown with a drive, 8 mattresses strapped on top of the truck. You know what I mean? So that let me know it was time for me to grow. I didn't have the money right then to buy a box truck, but what I did was sold my Tahoe. I sold my Tahoe for $3,500, bought my first box truck for $3,000. That same week, I made $3,500.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? You got to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? That's why I love the name of this right here, Young Investments Group. You know what I mean? Because you got to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, you ain't gonna know what you can do. You know what I mean? Like I always say, hustle beats talent when talent don't hustle. Like we know a lot of people that do music, right?
Yeah.
But if you just the hottest dude in your apartment building or the hottest dude in your school, how the rest of the world gonna know if you don't go out there and hustle it? You feel what I mean? Like you can listen to the radio and you can say, man, this song weak. How he get signed? That's because it's hustle. You know what I mean? He knew he had to shop this product everywhere in order to get to where he had to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the people that's working while we sleep. That's the people that's going out here shaking hands and in places where they supposed to be at instead of being where they don't supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's the difference between somebody that's going to be successful and somebody that's just taking their craft and playing with it. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Like right now, you got the podcast going. Everybody talk about doing podcasts. You got a podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You feel what I mean?
Definitely.
That's the difference. You getting up and walking, you hustling. You know what I mean? And hustle beats talent when talent don't hustle. Right now, you may feel like your name ain't gonna be, but this big, it's just this big, no sir. You keep going. Consistency is the key to success. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Keep everything you got going. Just keep turning up on them, turning up on them, turning up on them.
It's gonna blow sooner or later.
Come on, man. It's gonna catch. It's gonna catch.
Yeah.
Think about it, man. It gotta catch.
Only like I rap. Nah, you don't know I rap. You don't know that. But I rap, right? I don't even rap for. I just be rapping for fun when I go to the studio and shit. But
you pay to go?
Yeah, I pay to go. Yeah, I pay to go.
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing for fun if you paying for it.
Man, I don't even be tripping. Like I just pay for it. You feel me? Send it around. You feel me? Send it around the group and shit. Send it around the friends. But I started posting it on Instagram and stuff, making little music videos. People want me to drop more music and stuff. So I probably, you feel me? I'm gonna play with it. I don't really want to do all the music.
Nothing,
I don't really want to do the music stuff for real. But if it's something in the arsenal that's gonna, you feel me?
Make it make sense, man. You know what I mean? Go in the studio, make commercials. You know what I mean? Be able to sell that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it a product. You feel what I mean? Trust me. If everybody talking about one thing, you know how hard it is to sell that. But if you the only one going out here making commercials for every business, and then you going to them like, look, I got something for you. I do these right here, $500 a piece. But you ain't paid but $45 an hour for your studio time. Bro, you winning.
Definitely. I need to do something like that.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You got to, man, because everybody right now trying to reach the youth. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can be the voice of the youth just by you doing you, because ain't nobody else stepping up to the plate.
No, definitely. It's a lot going on right now, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Definitely in the city. It's a lot going on in the city. A lot of killings, all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to stay out of the way. I can't.
And what's the best way to stay out of the way? Stay in your bag. Stay in your bag. That's how you stay out. That's how you stay out the way.
Stay in your bag. Yeah, but even when you stand in your bag, people always want you. People want you in the way. They gonna want you in the way. They gonna get you in the way.
And then when you out here doing something, man, you always gonna look like steak on a plate.
Yeah.
Success is loud. You know what I'm saying? Success is loud. You know what I mean? People gonna hate. It's gonna come with it, bro.
Definitely.
This gonna come with it. You know what I mean? Because you gotta always look as good as your product. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
I came in, you know what I mean? You greeted me well. Like you know what I mean? You made me feel at home when I stepped in the building. Like you dressed nice, you know what I'm saying? You represented yourself. You know what I mean? That all matters, bro. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna buy a car from somebody riding the bike, right?
Negative.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go, somebody trying to tell you about their clothing line, but they dress bummy. You ain't gonna go support that, right?
Negative.
Exactly. So you gotta always look as good as your product.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I heard that if you look like money, you feel me?
Man, I can
People
tell you
that
so
look like
many
money.
stories, bro.
Man, money.
I can tell you a story that changed your life that made me the way I am. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't want no crazy story that changed my life though.
You don't got it.
I'm trying to get right myself. I'm trying to feel me think bigger though. I'm trying to think bigger.
That's right.
I don't got time. You
That's
feel me?
right.
For the
You don't
system,
gotta
none
go
of that.
through it.
I don't
You don't
got
gotta
time
go
for the
through it.
system, none of that no more.
Your knowledge alone, man, by you being a person that know how to talk. Because so many people in your generation now don't even got a lot of conversation with them. Like I just came from talking out of school. And all kids are not as open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the internet made it where you can type or you can do whatever. You don't got to have no conversation for real.
Skills.
So the conversation skills is lacking out here. And then the length of how long you can keep somebody's attention span. Oh no, sir! Like it's
love. I mean? It's love the name for real.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why
right now we need to have a commercial break with a girl twerking across the screen just to come back and talk. I'm being real. I'm telling you, that's the only way that you know what I mean. You gotta throw in some Chuck and Jive, then come back like. Yeah, like we were saying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, for real though. Cause the kids can't talk for nothing no more, bro. I'm talking. Sometimes I be like, man, I wish I was born back in the day. I know it was way easier to pull a shorty back in the day.
It was different because everybody was out talking.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, you could have seen a shorty. First day you see the shorty, you may never see the shorty again.
But this the thing. We didn't even know these type of girls exist. Back then.
Yeah,
the internet was like, dang, but you got girls like this, like you know what I'm saying? Versus back in the day, you just going to school, you just seeing what the school got to offer.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? But you get online, you like, dang, she go to school over there, she go to school over here. Like you more broader, like you know what I mean. So that's the best thing about what y'all got going on.
I mean. That ain't really nothing though, cause then all the as long as you got a
lot of fraudulentity going on out here. None of them are who they say they are.
Who they say they are. You know as long as you got a little name, anything gonna go with the shorty. Anything gonna go with the shorty as long as you got a little name, bro. No, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Sometimes I want my own shorty, bro. Sometimes I want my own shorty, but they for the family.
Man, these young girls out here, but they lit, man.
They lit up for real, bro. For real, they lit up. They hot, bro. They hot, but they don't care about nothing at all, bro. They don't care about no nigga nothing.
Yeah, it's wild, man. I got sons and daughters. I see it on both sides, and it's like. All the roles them reversed out here. You know what I'm saying?
For real, bro. They make TikToks about it, bro. Talking about how the roles reversed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the shawty's don't care, bro.
No doubt.
That ain't wicked, bro. It's wicked. And your daughter do the custom shoes and stuff, right? Yeah.
Shout out to Limited Edition.
Yeah, she did snot. She do snot with the shoes.
Hey, my bad.
God bless you.
Thank you.
I do see she be snapping with that.
Oh yeah, man. She just did something for Glorilla, did it from G Herbo. She on her thing, man.
For the celebrities too.
Yeah, man.
Oh dang, I ain't even know she was out there like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So she started her own. She got her own store. You helped her get the store.
Oh no, I helped her get the store in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But she definitely hold it down herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't take no credit for what she do. You know what I mean? I'm just doing what I do as a father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the work and hard work and credit go to her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't want no credit for that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, honey. What you want me say? What you want me say? Like, what you want me say? Like, how did you invest your money into your business though? Like to buy your own stores and get more stores and that like that.
Yeah. What it is man, I got a great team. I can't take no credit away from them. Shout out to my team. And my team is my family. You know what I'm saying? My kids, my wife, my mom, my cousin, Larissa. We all work together every day, along my brother. Man, every day we working. You know what I'm saying? And with that is a lot of overhead because you got to pay your bills, then you got to pay your employees, you got to pay your staff. On top of that, you got to make sure the things done at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it took a lot of, and it still takes a lot of money management to create a situation that makes sense, not just for yourself, but for others. Because, you know, a boss is one that guarantees that everybody's going to eat. You know what I mean? So it's going to be days where, and it's been days without, you know, me leaving with something in my pocket, but my whole team straight. You know, but you got to be humble enough to understand that those days gonna come. You never want to be the person like, no, you know, I ain't leaving with nothing. You know what I mean? No, you never want to be that person. But you also never want to be the person that's going to give the shirt off your back. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, like I will not give you the shirt off my back, but I give you a shirt out of my closet. You see what I'm saying? That's a big difference because when people that are givers, we have really no limit on how much we'll give. But people that are takers, they'll take everything.
Take everything, bro.
So you got to watch what you do when you give. You know what I mean? You give what you can, not all you got. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, if it depends, bro. If it's about like money or something, I don't really care about money. If you my homie, and I feel like you loyal to me and I'm loyal to you, I give you, feel me? I give you the bread, you need the bread. You feel me? Ain't nothing. You don't got to pay me back. None of that. You don't got to pay me back. None of that. But don't keep coming to me like I'm your pops or something though. Like, yeah, you feel me? You got to get your own money. You got to get your own money too. You feel me? I help you get your own money. Ain't nothing. But if you
that's
don't
the
want to be
best
out
way
here
to do
eating,
it. You want to make sure you set an opportunity for people to get money with you.
Yeah.
I try not to give when somebody's well able and able bodied. You definitely have to come in and lift a mattress. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me because if I still got to jump in the truck if a driver don't show up, I just can't give my money away. You feel what I mean?
I feel you definitely. Cause the taker's gonna take, bro.
You better bet that. But to answer your question, how did I buy? That is you got to be well organized with your money and understand what your money can do. You know what I mean? Me buying the building 1615 Northview Avenue, I'm one of the only Black-owned businesses that actually owns my brick and mortar building and property. You feel what I mean?
Oh, dang.
And that building and property is the closest commercial property to the airport and its waterfront. You know what I mean? And we knew that that would be a great investment soon as the opportunity approached itself. So that's why we went all in. I went all in on that. And that's how I was able to do it. You know what I mean? Literally all in.
You got to. Man, you ain't all in. What you doing?
Yeah, you're right.
You feel me?
You're right.
How you learn about like the business aspect though, running the whole store, like
man, I never worked at a furniture store.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever. Like everything, man, God, man.
So you were just learning as you go. You were just learning as you go.
Yeah, and trusting God, man. Like with any business, you got your peak season, right? When you got a product that you sell. Peak season meaning when business is great. I'm talking about booming. That's when you're taking care of most of your bills. That's when you're making sure you're straight for the rest of the year. For businesses, Black-owned businesses, both basically and mostly, our peak season is income tax season. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure income tax season, you're taking care of all your bills you can, because you'll never know what the rest of the year gonna bring. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's what prepares the average Black-owned business to sustain throughout the year.
What was one of your first businesses?
My first business, I was 14, cleaning people's houses. You know what I mean? I grew up in a two-parent household, man. But a two-parent household is this too. If I want Jordans, I ain't gonna get Jordans because my mama and my daddy agree that you don't need no Jordans. You know what I'm saying? We need bills is important. We trying to save to do something else. You don't need them Jordans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you grow up like that, it make you want to go hard to get those things you never had.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I remember working a whole summer, man, helping clean a building. I was like 13 with this guy from church. I ain't even know I was getting played, man. I'm talking about a whole summer cleaning buildings. He gave me $100
For
at the end the whole summer.
Man.
But I'm so young and 13. I'm like, you talking about 30? I'm 37 now. 13. This was like 1997. 1997. $100, bruh. I was happy.
You were lit up.
I was happy.
They were lit up.
Yeah,
with
13 with
$100.
$100.
No, sir.
Well, you couldn't tell me nothing. But now I'm like, boy, he got me.
He
But you know what I'm
definitely got
saying?
you.
You know what I mean? You have to understand money to understand money. Like I see people now in the music business, they signing deals for like $50,000.
And that's nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
$50,000 in a chain, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta understand your value. You gotta understand your worth. You gotta understand that your catalog alone is going to get you paid.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? $50,000, you can't do nothing with that. You can't even get a house with that.
You can't do nothing.
You know what
with
I'm saying? So people gotta understand that you're better off for one grinding until you get to the point where a deal actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you can leverage. You know, if you come in the game with sales already, you come in the game with money already, you come in the game already knowing what you're going to do strategically with your money, you come into the table already with a plate. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a big difference when you just at the table hoping somebody can feed you and you sitting at the table already with a plate.
All right. Now I never heard it like that. I never heard it like that. I understand what you're saying, though. I definitely understand what
all
you're
that
saying.
makes sense, man, because a lot of people, they put their whole value up on, you know, I got this many followers, I got this, all that don't mean nothing. How many dollars, how many sales, how many, show that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that matter. You watch Shark Tank, they'll break it down. Any episode, they ask you the exact questions that people want to know when you going to do business with them. You know what I'm saying?
You went on Shark Tank?
Hell, no.
Wow, this I about to say, boy.
No.
What? So you had got your joint all by yourself. Like not all by yourself, cause ain't nobody do nothing all by themselves. But like you invested your own money into your business.
In the beginning, yeah, I definitely had to reach out. Had family members help. I had friends help. The whole nine. You know what I mean? I didn't even took investments. Man, I'm talking about I got out of them things quicker than this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to make those mistakes in business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people want to do business with you just because they see you up. You know what I mean? They see that your business is doing good, but they don't understand that this is a real business. This is not nothing in the streets. This is not nothing, no guarantee, I'm going to make $100,000 a day. No, this is a hustle. This is a grind. This is a business. I got to buy the product, ship the product, sell the product, then ship the product again. You see what I'm saying? That's paying 4 different taxes. That's paying 4 different employees. That's paying 4, you know what I'm saying?
And then you still got to pay all your employees.
You see what I'm saying?
Everything.
You see what I'm saying? So when people invest in a business, I like to definitely now only deal with banks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because dealing with people don't understand how business move for real. You know what I mean? Thank God I don't want nobody no money or nothing. It's just you want to always set your business up that you don't owe nobody because they'll have it on you. You know what I mean? And it's hard to move like that.
Yeah. So you got ties with any other businesses? Or
man. I tie with any business that want to tie with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not any business, but you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like they staying positive, they taking care of their community and their family. Yeah, man, I'm with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I stand for. You know, I don't stand for.
I ain't even know you do like all them tour drives and all that till I was watching the videos on YouTube.
Man. Yeah, we always trying to do for the community, man. Because a lot of things that we've seen, a lot of kids out here ain't seen, and that's my goal. So I want to take some kids out of the country. I want to take some kids out of state. I want to take kids to Kingston. You know, my kids ain't even been out of Norfolk.
Oh, a lot.
Not even been out of Norfolk, bro. Let alone this. We got a program where we give kids beds. We have a nonprofit organization called Trophy Cares. We believe that no kid should be sleeping on the floor. Man, the amount of kids sleeping on the floor will blow your mind. You see what I'm saying? We are living in a time where poverty is really taking over our community.
It's on the highs.
But we got to stand strong as a community and bring that feel, that vibe. And I don't even like to say like back in the day, because this ain't back in the day. We're gonna have to do a whole nother way, but we're gonna have to pull it together, because a lot of these either a parent is working so hard that they can't help, because a household definitely can't sustain with one income these days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a single parent in a household with kids. She trying to take care of the bills, same time keep her kids out of trouble, same time make sure her kids straight in school. You know what I'm saying?
Put food on the table, clothes
food,
on
you know
the
what I
back.
mean? That's a lot on one person, man.
Definitely.
So of course that child ain't never seen out of Norfolk. Of course that child may be sleeping sharing a bed with her brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we come in and step in and help that way. You know what I mean? Help guide them, show them that, look, man, you could be a businessman. You could be a businessman and be cool. You could really make money like these cats in the streets and never have to deal with none of the stress that they deal with at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Look like it, drive like it, feel like it.
Walk like it.
Yeah, walk like it, all that. You know what I'm saying?
all that. Well, because really for the new generation, I feel like it's not in like the new generation really, like they not in really want to be in the streets. They just want to be like internet streets.
Yeah, internet streets. You got it right there, buddy. I got kids, bro. I got kids. My kids spoiled, man. And I'm talking about, you would think they gangster. You would think they hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love my little dudes, but they don't play that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, when you come from a household where you have a strong father, the strong father always wants you to go out there and represent for him too. You know what I mean? You going out doing anything other than what we taught you in this household, and me being who I am, nah, I can't stand for that. I can't even let you go out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I worked too hard to get here. I can't tear it down off your fun. You know what I mean? So that's where that is with me. So I run a tight ship with my kids. You know, I let them do their thing, you know, but I definitely make sure they understand we gonna do this the right way, you know.
Yeah.
Any events coming up?
Yes, we got an event coming up December 23rd. Trophy Cares presents the Trophy Boys annual Christmas BYOB. We got that going down. That's going down December 23rd, Friday, December 23rd. Make sure you get your tickets. That's for everybody 21 and up. We just did the big food drive. Well, not a food drive. We fed everybody, man. I'm talking about 5-star meal, man. We had Chef Queasy. We had Aberdeen Barn right there at Ocean's 11.
You missed it.
Yeah, right there, Ocean's 11.
You should have told me.
Yeah, man, it was lit, man. Shout out to Ocean's 11. Shout out to the team. Shout out Aberdeen Barn. Shout out Chef Queasy. Shout out to everybody, man. My wife has Marketing Eye Media. If you ever need a billboard, my sons, they do vending machines. My daughter Shaka do braids. My daughter Kay do limited edition. That's the shoes and clothes and all that. Man, always grind with your family.
Oh yeah, your whole family got a little business going on, a little hustle going on.
That's the only way. That's the only way, man. Because if you ain't getting up and getting to it, what you doing?
Cause I did hear the vending machines do bring in some money too.
Yeah.
Cause you can buy them little products for the low then.
Yeah. And then you got to think about all the things you could put in there. We got partners of ours that's putting hair in vending machines. They put lashes in vending machines. I got partners in California. They putting blunts in vending machines.
Oh yeah, I
seen that. I'm talking about, man, the game is changing everywhere.
I seen
You know what I mean? Wherever you can get in, fit in.
Definitely. But y'all, this finishing grand, and Thank Ghetto Trophies for being here with us today, man.
No doubt, man.
Thank you for the interview.
No doubt.
You
No
feel
doubt.
me?
No doubt, man.
Had a lot to learn from him. And you feel me? Zaylouu out, y'all.
For sure.